Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and I was always told I had a voice radio, and I'm back with another Pokkén tournament game. But I've shown you quite a lot of Garchomp so far, so I thought it was only fair to show you a fight with someone else, and I've chosen Charizard. Now, we're up into the C League right now, we're back in Diggersby Land, and we're playing against Suicune. Now, I've gone to Snivy and Lapras, I should say. I figure if I'm showing you a new main Pokemon, let's show you some more support Pokemon as well. So I go straight into the duel phase, and there's a little trick I worked out with Charizard. You can sweep with the tail and then immediately go into a seismic toss, and you can actually grab them in midair as a little bit of a combo. Now, one of the cool things about Charizard is the amount of fire attacks he's got. Also, you know, you've got the whole average throw him in the air and then shoot him with fire. But you can actually run around in the field phase and just kind of sweep the ground with fire. It's nice to keep them at a distance, do a little bit of damage. Now my support gauge is at the max, so I'm going to call in Snivy. He's really good for taking out air attack Pokemon, but what I didn't realise about Snivy as a support Pokemon, he's actually pretty good. If you get in close, he'll just hit them anyway. Although he's also especially good to hit from the air. But again, I go super aggressive and Charizard wins. The good news is that synergy gauge is looking kind of full, so hopefully we're going to be able to get a synergy burst going on in the next game. And we've switched into Lapras. That cheer between games means that, and you can set the cheers to different things, but right now I am loving the cheer, which allows me to essentially refill one of my Pokemon gauges between games. So anytime I like, I can push that L button and call in a Lapras. But first, I want to do a bit of the old seismic toss. Grab that Suicune, throw him into the ground, and then as soon as he gets up, in comes Lapras. And as soon as Lapras is done, Synergy Burst and Mega Evolve into Charizard, and this is what his Synergy Burst attack looks like. It's pretty full on, and I hate to break it to you, ladies and gentlemen, but it's gonna beat Suicune. That Suicune is going down. And now I'm just going to randomly fire some fire into the air, because what else are you going to do if you're a dragon and you win a fight? Also, this is a kind of fight where I'm glad that weakness doesn't play a role in Pokkén Tournament, because of course, Charizard's a bit of the old fire type, Suicune's a bit of the old water type. It would be inconvenient. So let's show you one more match. Let's go Charizard against Machamp. We're still rolling through the C League here. And she's saying, beating you right now would make me so happy. Well, I've got news for you. It ain't going to go so well, because I've got my Charizard. So as we've seen the other two, let's go Frogadier and Eevee now. Let's show you some new support Pokemon. Trying to show you something a little bit different in this game. We've seen a lot of Emolga, and we've seen a lot of Garchomp. Although, you'll notice there's actually a Gabite running around in the background of this. So as much as there's a little Pinsir there as well. So as much as we're gone away from Garchomp, there is a Gabite there, who I can only assume is waiting for the glorious day that he gets to evolve to Garchomp. Once again, we're choosing Frogadier as our opening round support Pokemon, because his gauge fills up faster. Eevee's gauge fills up a little bit more slowly, so we're going to have him for round 2 after we've had the cheer between rounds. Now Machamp, he's going to want to get in close, and he's going to want to fight. Now you've seen so far from my videos, that's kind of what I want to do, so maybe keep it a little bit of a distance, a little bit of fire, and then of course I get just close enough that I can get in with that seismic toss attach, grab him and go. Frogadier's ready. Frogadier is an attack support Pokemon, so not only does he do a little bit of damage there, but he knocks Machamp back. And then of course Machamp goes blocking. Now Seismic Toss isn't my general throw attack, but it is a grab attack, so as soon as I see him blocking, I get a bit of the Seismic Toss going on. And then he blocks again, so I grab again, and I like that throw. You throw him up in the air, and you essentially burn him alive. Now that Nia comes in and she's got her cheer going on, now I've got Eevee, and he's going to be at full gauge from the beginning. Now Eevee's a little bit different. He refills your HP a little bit while giving you a bonus for attack. Doesn't really sound like the kind of support Pokemon I'm going to use often, but let's give him a go. Now there's Machamp Synergy Burst. He goes a bit red and a little bit angry, so I figure, you know, cool down, I'm going to shoot fire at you. Now clearly that's not a great way to cool down, but I can live with that. and then I get my synergy burst going. And just like in the previous round, I get my burst attack, and if you hit with these burst attacks, as you can see here, it does an obscene amount of damage. If you get a good hit with a burst attack, it basically takes half their health bar straight away. And as much as you get to do the burst attack, you also get to go ahead and your stats are increased while you're doing this. So now that I've got increased stats, I grab him in a seismic toss, throw him down, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is that. I'm a dragon, so I'm gonna go and celebrate by just throwing a bunch of fire around. So I hope you enjoyed having a look at Charizard and having a look at some new support Pokemon. We are going to be doing a whole bunch of videos. We're going to have introductory videos to every character in Pokkén Tournament, but we're also going to be going a bit more in depth. As always, make sure you comment anything you'd like to say. Make sure you click the like button. It would make me ever so happy. And of course, make sure you subscribe and call some friends, ladies and gentlemen. Get them over watching these Pokkén videos. It's very simple. The more of you watch this, the more views I get, the more subscribers I get, the more I am going to feel like I should be making more videos. So the more you guys engage, the more videos I make, and hopefully the happier we all get. As always, look after yourselves till next time. Pokkén videos will be coming thick and fast, but don't worry if you're into the Pokemon trading card game, those videos will be coming as well. Thank you very much for watching. Look after yourselves till next time. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.